Hey, Mark the Guitar Guy here. That was a quick intro. I'm here to tell you about guitar practice and what you should be doing in your practice sessions. Now, what I believe, because I've been doing this recently because I've been teaching myself piano, and like you guys out there, I've been using YouTube to learn from. And it's been really interesting looking at how I approach learning the piano and applying a lot of the stuff that I'm teaching you guys. And just to make sure I'm not a fraud, I'm copying and using all the techniques that I use for playing guitar and putting it into piano, and I'm getting amazing results from that. So what I've been doing, and I'm going to share this with you now, is breaking it down into three areas. Okay, so the first area is technical stuff. So I'm learning the piano, so I'm learning technical things like how my hand position is for chords, learning how chords work, learning how that sort of stuff works, and hacking a lot of that sort of stuff at the same time. And I do a small section of that, about 5 minutes. So for you, that's the same on the guitar, right? The other section is actually learning new songs. Now, this is the bit I wanted to talk to you about. To get good at playing, I believe the biggest part of your playing should actually be playing, believe it or not just practice. Because if all you ever do is practice, it's kind of work and it's kind of difficult. So when the last thing you did was practice and trying to get good at something, now there's a lot of discipline involved and there's a lot of willpower, which is amazing and it's good for you. However, you want to have fun. We're playing guitar because we like the sound of it. We like the way it feels. We just think it's cool playing guitar. We love hearing our favorite songs come out of this instrument that we didn't know how to play. So that's what I want you to be thinking about as well. Play a lot. The biggest part of your playing, of your guitar time, so if you've got an hour to play guitar, then you're very lucky. You've got an hour to play guitar. The majority of that should be filled up with playing the guitar, playing songs you like, playing little tunes you like. It's Wish You Were Here from Pink Floyd, or whatever the song is that you enjoy. It doesn't have to be something that everyone else likes. It's for you, it's personal. And if that's the case, you should be enjoying the guitar playing. So if I was to break my little practice schedule down, and my first 5 minutes might be doing something like, for example, I might just want to warm up my fingers. So I do something I call spider fingers, where I'm doing each note, one note at a time. I've got some picking action going on. It's warming up my fingers. I'm going through all the notes of the guitar. Obviously, this is quite fast. If you've never played guitar before, this will seem quite fast. You might be like just doing downstrokes, for example, but the first 5 minutes might be doing something like that, maybe some scale shapes or things like that, things that get your fingers moving and they're quite physical. So that's the first 5 minutes of your playing. The next part of your playing, let's say I've got half an hour. So the next 15 minutes, I would have a piece of music, and I'm going to use the generic Sweet Home Alabama because everyone sort of knows the song, and I might be learning that song. So I'd actually have the tab in front of me, or maybe the YouTube channel open with a lesson there, and I'll be going through and just like breaking it down into little segments and just for 5 minutes. Sorry, for what did I say? We had half an hour. So what I said, half an hour. Let's say I've got half an hour. So you got 15 minutes of doing, and then getting that programmed, and you might get the next part of it done as well. So I even played it wrong then. I need to work on this thing. So literally subconscious programming, repetition, playing it over and over and over. This is the work part of your practice schedule. So the 15 minutes, you're working, okay? You're concentrating, you're working hard at getting good technique, playing really well, and programming whatever it is that you're learning, which is hopefully a song, into your playing. Or if you're doing guitar soloing, maybe you're just doing some guitar soloing for that period. Okay, so that is the next 15 minutes. You're learning a piece of music, getting it programmed. Doesn't mean you have to have it programmed. You're just working on it. So when you come back the next day, back to it again. You're back into that same piece of music, maybe pushing a bit further into the piece of music. Now, the last part of this, the last 15 minutes of my half hour I've got going on, I'm just going to play songs I know really well. So if I know how to do like an Eagles song or whatever, and it's like, I don't know, it could be Take It Easy, I might just be playing along with the backing track, and I'll have the backing track on, and I'm just enjoying myself. I'm enjoying the sound of the guitar. I've got a whole bunch of things happening at the same time. And I'm listening to the backing track, so I'm getting used to it happening at the same time, and I'm just enjoying it. I'm just going, cool, I'm playing with the Eagles. This is awesome. And the thing that's happening while we're doing that, we're getting all these oxytocin releases going on because I'm enjoying the sound of it. I'm still concentrating. I'm still learning. There's still an amount of effort needed to do this. However, there's that enjoyment factor. I'm having fun, I'm playing along with the backing track, which is really important, by the way, or I'm jamming with someone, or I'm just enjoying the sound of the piece that I've learnt. And it's stuff that you can do relatively easy. It's not too challenging. It's just enjoyment of the music. Because later on, the song that you're learning in the 15 minutes before that will become part of that actual enjoyment part, where you're actually just playing through the song because you know it so well. So that's really, really important, making sure you're doing that stuff. And that's how I would finish. That's how I'd finish when I go to put my guitar down. The last thing was a piece of music that I really enjoyed. If it's something you stuffed up a whole bunch of times and couldn't quite get, it's in the wrong place. You need to work on that in the other 15 minutes. It needs to be the part of the work parts to get that up to scratch, which means repetition. That's all that is, repetition. Take it easy, repetition. And then the enjoyment part, when you finish off and you walk away, feels so good. So learn songs, learn things that you enjoy, and spend the most of your time actually playing it. So there's the difference, okay? Because the second part of learning when I was with the piano is learning a new song. So I'm learning a new song, okay, it's quite technical. And then the last part of that, I just get these songs up that have got all these chords from the gigs I do, and it's got the chords written above the words, and I kind of know the song really well anyway. And here I am having a go at learning all the stuff that I've just tried, and I'm playing a G, and then it's an E minor, and I'm playing an E minor, and I'm singing along as I go, and I can hear the song coming out. And it's so rewarding at the end of my session of playing, like learning the piano, to actually play the piano. It's so rewarding. It's just so good for you. And that carries on into the next session. So when I go to play piano again, my memory of playing piano, for you playing guitar, is I had fun doing that. That was cool fun. This is really important for you. It's a psychological game that you play. Always end on playing music. Oh my God, what a revolutionary idea. Actually enjoying playing the instrument, because that's why we do it. So please try that. Try, if you've never thought about this before, put it into your playing, see how you go. Try it for, say, a week or two of your playing, attaching it to a habit, remember, all the other things we talked about with your practicing of guitar. And I believe it's going to really, really help you with the motivation and the willpower to get back to playing guitar again. So if that sounds like you, and you're really enjoying my style of teaching, then please subscribe to the channel. I'd love to hear any comments that you have. Please comment below. I love it when my phone buzzes with a new comment, and I'll check it out. And if you've got anything you would like to ask me, you can do it that way, or you can get in contact with me through JAMORAMA.com, where all my amazing, huge amount of lessons are. And go and check that out. Lots of free stuff there as well. But just get your guitar out and do some practice. We'll see you soon.